I wanted to pop on live and just kind of talk about what the heck we can do, man. So let's bring up some of these free agents here. Not many. Fun fact, there's only been two third basemen signed this whole offseason. Josh Rojas and our old friend Giovanni, a.k.a. Gio Urshela. So Rojas went to the White Sox. Urshela went to the Athletics. And these six are your last remaining available third baseman. Now, there's other players that can play third base, of course. But you're looking at true third basemen. Here you go. Here's your list right here. So you got Bregman at the top. He's still in that QO. Mind you, he's still in the QO. Yohan Moncada, Nicky Lopez, Patrick Wisdom, Jace Peterson, and Brian Anderson. Nothing sexy, right? Nothing sexy after Alex Bregman, in my opinion. Some people keep bringing up Yohan Moncada. Do not want him, even though he's a switch hitter. He was once one of the top prospects in baseball. It just did not work out in the White Sox. Did not work out in Chicago. He's always injured. That's the number one thing with Yohan Moncada. He's always injured. Now, he could be a cheap option the Yankees go. I know he made $14 million last year, but he's not going to get that. He's not going to get anywhere near that. Patrick Wisdom's an interesting piece. Don't think the Yankees go that route, but he's still out there. Bregman, by far, on this list is the best option available if you want to go free agent-wise. But let's talk about some other guys. Let's talk about some infielders, some second basemen that can potentially play third as well. So here's all the guys that got signed, but let's go to the free agents down here. And you got Brandon Drury, Ha-Seong Kim is still out there as well. And then you also have Adam Frazier. Brendan Rodgers is a name that the Yankees have already checked in on. You know, him and Jorge Polanco are the two names that the Yankees have checked on already this offseason. Jose Iglesias, some people keep bringing him up in the chat. He had a good year last year with the Mets, but I haven't heard anything about Jose Iglesias. Maybe he can drop an album, you know, and boost his market up a little bit, but haven't really heard much about him. And then the options are pretty slim down low. Pretty slim. So, free agent-wise, the names out there are not the best names. That's why I'm at the point where I know the Yankees probably will not do this because how expensive it would be, but I would go get Bregman. I mean, right now, John Heyman thinks the Red Sox are the clear number one team to potentially sign Alex Bregman. So we talked about it yesterday. You can sign Bregman, and that not only does it help your team, but it blocks the Red Sox from getting him as well. So that's two birds in one stone. That's two birds in one stone. Fernando's bringing up trade for Ramirez. I would love Jose Ramirez on this team, but I can't talk about the Jose Ramirez stuff until I see some actually traction and not rumors. I mean, all we saw with Jose Ramirez was he took off his Guardian stuff on his social media. I mean, we've seen athletes do that in the past. Football, I mean, Deebo Samuel did that with the 49ers, and then a couple days later, he signs a contract with them. So you can't really take that with a grain of salt. I know I've heard he was unhappy. Some of the moves that the Guardians have made this offseason did not sit with him well. But for right now, until we see some smoke, I'm not going to really talk about the Jose Ramirez. I would love Jose Ramirez, man. I really would. I mean, who wouldn't? The guy's awesome. Anderson's got power, I believe. He used to play for the Marlins. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Brandon, what's his name? Hold on. Yeah, Brian Anderson. I think he could play first base as well. Oh, Miss Sydney's in the chat. Yeah. How you doing? How you doing? Mario says, I dislike the Dodgers with a passion. With a passion, says Mario. Aiden's bringing up Key Brian Hayes. Yeah, that could be another option they do. Key Brian Hayes has requested a trade from the Pirates. His bat is not the best. I'll bring up his stats in a second here. We're pretty much, we've been breaking down all these players for the past couple of weeks. And, until some spring training games start, that's what we're going to probably do from here until pitchers and catchers report, until we actually see some action on the diamond. We're just going to be breaking down some of these players. And my guy, L.I. Yankee King, thank you for subscribing, brother. I appreciate you, man. I thought you were already sub, bro. But I appreciate you for doing that, man. Spend it money for Brandon Rogers to the Yankees, but I don't know about Alex Bregman. Yeah, I mean, Brandon Rogers would be a cheap option. He made $3.2 million last year. So all these numbers right here on the screen, everyone, that's what they made last year, to kind of put in perspective what the market looks like. So I would assume Polanco would probably be right around the $5 million mark, maybe cheaper. Now listen, guys, what about taking a shot at this guy right here, huh? Huh? Good old Joey. Good old Joey. I'm kidding, bro. That guy needs to be out. He should not be in the MLB. He needs to be in AA. He needs to be somewhere not in the league anymore. Joey Gallo stinks. But there he is, guys. Remember this guy? God, he sucked.